iPad is a great productivity tool, but there are a lot of games you can play on it. So today I thought I'd do a review of my favorite. Let's talk about it. Hi everybody and welcome to the channel. There are a ton of different types of games you can get for your iPhone or your iPad. Personally, I like games where you have to find hidden words or hidden objects. Wordle, crosswords, those are my favorites. So today I thought I'd do a review of one of them for you. But before we get started, be sure to like this video if you found it useful, click on subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss when I post new how-tos and reviews. Now the App Store has so many games available for every interest, and that includes games where you find hidden objects. As a kid, I loved Where's Waldo, and recently I thought it would be fun to find a game like that for my iPad. If you're like me and enjoy this type of game, you may have already looked for a game like this. There are a ton of them available on the App Store. I settled on one called Scavenger Hunt, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Before we jump into Scavenger Hunt, I just want to show you all the games that are available that you can pick from. So not necessarily if you don't like Scavenger Hunt, there's a ton of different games out here that you can find that are just like it. And I'm not really sure why I picked Scavenger Hunt. I think it's probably because it had the most number of reviews and I just went with that one. But this is the game and you can download it. It does have, I believe it was $7 to remove ads. So yeah, so it was $7 to remove ads. And then there's other things you can purchase as well. I thought the $7 was a bit high just to remove the ads, but the ads were really annoying. When you play this game, if you don't remove the ads, I will tell you that you'll go like a few seconds and an ad just pops up and you have to wait for the ad to finish, and then you can kind of keep searching, and then like it seemed like it just repetitively kept giving me ads, and I was enjoying the game, so I paid to remove it. And as we get into the review of the game itself, I will show you that you still have ads that can pop up. So to give you some extra advantages like a compass and a magnifying glass to find objects, you can get ads to kind of go along. And I'll show you what I mean by that when we go into the game. The other thing to show you too is this game is great on your iPad, but if you use it in landscape mode, it shows in portrait mode, and it's not really good to play in this mode. So when you're playing this game, it does show in this view, and you can't really expand it out and go full landscape mode. So you do have to play it in portrait mode. It's available on iPad and iOS, and I'm going to switch it to portrait mode in a second. We'll review the app. But the other thing to point out is that, so even though it's available on iPad and iOS, it does not sync between devices. So if you play it on your iPad and then maybe you're on the go and you want to play it on your iPhone, it's not going to sync your progress. So I think they said they're working on that, but I'm not sure if they'll ever actually do that or not. Okay, let's switch this over to portrait mode and review this app. Okay, so I'm in portrait mode now. Let's take a look at some of the options you've got in this app. At the top left, these are the settings. There's not a lot here. Sound and vibration that you can turn on and off. At the top right, these are collections that you get. So there are ways to show, to get some more points and coins, and then you can buy things with the coins. You'll notice there is a little icon here next to some of these that have a video, and those are what I'm talking about with ads. So I'll show you, I'll click on one of these and you can go and see how you get ads or use ads to get more things from the app. But as you get items in these collections as you're playing the game, you'll get more coins. On the bottom, there's a cart, so you can go and you can purchase more things. So even though you've paid to get rid of the ads, you can pay more money to get some additional help, like a compass, or I don't know, I haven't actually used this hourglass and then the magnifying glass. Next icon over is they have these events where you have to find certain items within a certain number of minutes, and those are kind of fun to play. And I think they're live, so you can actually, you're playing with other people. So there's these different events that happen. Home is where you actually get to your puzzles or your scavenger hunts, and you have to go through one to get to the next one. So you'll see underwater is locked right now. I need to finish the New York one to get to the underwater one, and they've got quite a few available. I've almost kind of gone through most of them. But as you go through these, once you go through them once, then you can go and play harder versions of them. And then they also have night versions, so it's like playing it at night, and it makes it harder. And then premium is, I'll explain that as we're going through the game. And then black and white, so it's not even color, so it makes it harder if you play black and white. And then at the bottom, there is this kind of map hunt that you can do. I actually have not played this because I believe I need to spend 1,000 coins to get and play this one. So I haven't really wanted to do that. Next one over, these are the special little things where if you go into like balloon pop, um, you have to pop so many balloons in a certain amount of time, and then you get rewarded with 10 coins. And there's these different ones here. And then the calendar will show you challenges that are available. So like the balloon pop is available, so we'll play that one so you can kind of show you what that looks like. So if I hit play, it popped with my daily bonus. So we'll start this. Here's the daily bonus. You can collect items if you keep going and playing. It's like any other game. If you keep playing this every day, you'll get more coins or some kind of reward. So we'll collect that reward. Close that. And so now I'm looking for balloons. So this is the app. I inadvertently popped a balloon right there. You can zoom in, zoom out. There's another balloon there, and I've got 35 balloons to pop. So since I'm doing this review, I'm probably not going to do a good job on this, and I'm probably not going to hit this, but you get the idea of what this looks like. That looks like a balloon and it didn't pop. I did have that happen once, so I went to pop a balloon and it didn't pop, and that was a little bit annoying because I think it was the last one I had, and I needed to pop one balloon and the thing wouldn't pop. So this is it. I've got 11 balloons popped. We're not going to go through all of this, so I'm just going to go back to the home at the top left here. I'm going to lose my progress because I want to show you the main app itself. So if we keep playing this London one, as you collect items, and so at the top left, you can get to the cart and you can go and see your collections. The top right shows you this race, and you kind of gives you different levels of being a detective or an inspector or sergeant, and you do get some coins if you move up in that rank. The one icon below that shows me how many um, coins I'll get at the next thing there. The bottom right, so you've got this compass and a magnifying glass, and you do it's some way or another. You either get enough coins to buy them, or you get rewarded with these. And what the compass will do is it shows a compass on the screen, and it'll direct you. It'll show you the arrow and point you to an item, and it only stays on the screen for so long. And so if you're really fast, you might get a couple items out of it, but just know that when you burn one of those compasses, you only have a limited amount of time to use it. The magnifying glass takes you straight to an item. So if you hit the magnifying glass, it'll go direct to an item and get that item for you. At the bottom, it shows you all the items you need to collect. So I'm only missing one item to finish this, and I can hide that if I want, or I can show it. And then this itself is fun. I enjoyed kind of going through this and finding these. And you can zoom in. That's the max zoom that you have available. So the detail's pretty good. And then that's the zoom out that you have available. So to kind of show you what one looks like, I've got one item left here that I have not been able to find. So I'll show you what the compass looks like and what I'm talking about there. So if I hit the compass, it's showing me the direction that I need to go, and it's taking me right around there, and there's my item. So you'll see the timer running, 1 second left. So I think maybe it was 5 seconds or something like that. I never would have found this. I've been looking everywhere. I've been zooming in, trying to find this wand, and there it is. So that's what it looks like when you when you finish a level. And I can go to the next world, and this is my underwater world. So this is the first time I've been in here. I like going through this, and I like trying to find things that just seem out of place. So I don't really even look at the list below. I just kind of ignore that, and I try and find the items. And you'll see, to zoom out here, this is my whole area right now. I'm completely zoomed out, and I need to find 35 items. So I'll just like poke around and see if I can find something that doesn't looks like it's out of place or it doesn't belong. And eventually I'll hit the 35 items and it'll unlock a new area for me. So right now I'm limited to this area, and you'll see that that detective leaderboard I've moved up to inspector rank. So that's cool. I did a good job there. I'm an inspector now, and I've got a prize. And prize is coins, so I can keep going there. It moves me up in rank and continue. Now, if you don't pay to remove the ads, you'll be playing this game, and all of a sudden you'll get an ad, and it does become quite annoying. It's kind of a pain, and that was one of the reasons why I got rid of the ads, because it just wasn't fun to play the game when you're doing this and all of a sudden an ad pops up and you have to wait for the ad to finish. So here's the new area that's been unlocked. So this drawing will become bigger and bigger as I go, and I can zoom out and I can navigate around here and find all this. So that to unlock the next area, I have to find 50 items. And then once I find 50 items, I think you end up with like 170 items or something like that that you have to find. So it's fun. Now, this one I found a llama, and that shows me I can double it if I do an ad. Okay, so I didn't make you go through that ad. We skipped that one, but that's how they still get you with ads. If you want to kind of get double the amount of something, you watch an ad and you'll get double coins or something like that. But that's how they get you with the ads. If I go back home, so that's where this top Inca Empire comes in. So you have to find every once in a while you're playing the game and this special item will show up, and you have to find that item to be able to unlock a reward. And then once you find that, those are the premium ones. So I had to find, I think it was an urn for ancient Greece, and I found 100 of them, and I went through some ads, and eventually I got 100, and so now I can play this game, and I'm almost halfway through for Inca Empire. So as you're playing your regular game, every once in a while you'll find this special thing, and it'll pop on the screen to show you that one is out there, and you can find that thing, and as you just kind of keep playing, it'll eventually it pops, and it'll tell you, oh, there's another llama out there that you need to find, and once you find that, you're good to go. So now here's another one that I wanted to show you. So I've already done the Mars base, and so now this particular character is in Mars, and I need to find them. And this is what will show up. So this wanted will show up here. It'll stay there for a while, and then eventually I'll probably get tired of this maze, and or maybe I won't be able to find something, and I'll go. So I have this reward chest, and I had to watch an ad, and now I can double my coins if I watch another video. So they still get you with ads. So I collected, doubled my coin count there, and now I'm back to playing the game. So the wanted, if I click on the wanted, that'll take me back to Mars base, and there's Mars base. And if I go in there, that starts me on these bottom three icons that you see, where you still can go in, and they make it harder to find the items, so you can still kind of revisit these areas, which I've done a couple times. I've done with Park City and Animal Park and Funland, but you have the ability to do that. So there's lots of gaming that you can do in here, which is nice. I think it's a fun game. It's good. Big waster of time. If you're looking to kill some time, this is the game for you. Maybe they should put one of these in in a Tesla, so you can actually just use this in your Tesla. They should actually have a scavenger hunt game in your Tesla. I think that'd be fun. Anyway, so check this app out. I like it a lot. This is more of a fun review of just a game time wasting app that's available. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope if you do check it out, you have fun with it. The ads are the ads, and every game has them. It's just, I guess, question of whether or not you want to pay to unlock the ads or not. But I will say, from a review perspective, this game in particular, if you don't pay to unlock the ads, it'll drive you crazy. So you do have to. I would say you at least got to spend $7 on this app to make it something that you want to play. Otherwise, you'll probably end up not playing it because the ads are just so intrusive on the free version. That's the scavenger hunt game, available through the App Store. I'll post a link to it below if you'd like to check it out. What's your favorite game that you're playing right now? Have you ever played a game like Scavenger Hunt? Drop a note below and let me know. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and we'll talk soon.